What's up YouTube? Zero here, and today I'm going to be showing some gameplay of the Monte Carlo and talking about the Monte Carlo lore. First, let's talk about the Monte Carlo and then I'll get into the lore bit. The Monte Carlo is a gun for players that love the melee ability. Now, for those of you who don't know, the bread and butter perk on the Monte Carlo is Monte Carlo method. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. So if you have a melee build or you just love that melee ability, this is the gun for you. Now the way to get it in Destiny 2, there is no exact science, you just have to get this from a random drop. So in that regards, if you haven't unlocked this yet, I wish you all the best and good luck. Gun is pretty self-explanatory. It's an auto rifle, 600 rounds per minute, and of course, like I said earlier, it goes well with melee builds. Without further ado, let's get into the lore. Now on the gun itself, when you first open up the gun, the phrase is this: there will always be paths to tread and methods to try. Roll with it. Now when you go deeper into this gun, you can look at this lore in the game or research it online. It's by this hunter, Egon Bash. Now it's him being interrogated, and I'm going to do the voices of both Egon Bash and his interrogator. I've made these voices up completely. I don't know if this is how these characters would normally sound, but I'm going to roll with it. Without further ado, let's get into this lore and then talk about it a little bit. The math isn't the thing. The math is an inside joke. Just old solutions some say hint at the pinnacle of pre-Golden Age thought mechanics. My partner used to go on about it, about probabilities and random patterns used to solve the unsolvable. I never really paid attention. Outdated science never equaled a good payday, if you follow. Anyway, we used to run resource grabs along the coast out east. We found the rifle in the ruins of a gambling hall, in a vault 10 feet thick, behind glass, like it was someone's something special. A real showpiece. Thought for sure we had a solid score. Funny bit was, the spot where we found it, it was named after the math, or that's what my partner said. My money says the opposite. But what I know about science and history is limited to what I can sell and the summit will fetch. So we're out in that ruined hall with loot to spare and an old-time shooter that should trade for a small fortune. Then scavengers hit. Small crew but mean. My partner took bolts, dropped. I tried to cover him, but the pirates were on us. Last I saw, his ghost got scrapped by a line rifle. Nothing I could do. Only reason me and my girl made it out was she was coming off scouting or escape, and the fallen, were distracted by my partner. But I'm telling you, there was nothing I could do. You were lucky to make it back, with your life and your treasure. You could say that. You survived an unauthorized run in fallen territory. You found an advanced Golden Age firearm with functional tech in a sealed chamber. You sold the weapon's tech to a gunsmith you won't name for a small fortune in glimmer. And your partner is nowhere to be found. Dead by fallen hands, so that fortune is all yours. No need to split it. Sure, when you look at it that way, the math ain't so bad. And so that was Egon Bash and a Vanguard interrogation. And the lore also says that Egon Bash was a questionable hunter. So obviously the Vanguard is interrogating Egon Bash because they believe that Egon Bash actually could have killed his partner. And just reading through that lore, you can kind of see why they think that. I mean, he comes back, him and his girl, small fortune, and his partner is dead. Somehow the ghost is dead by, according to Egon Bash, a line rifle. Now I don't know if Egon Bash used a line rifle or maybe he made it up. But there is a possibility that Egon Bash, finding this gun, this Monte Carlo, killed his partner, got a small fortune by selling the tech, and is free to go. Now we don't know much about Egon Bash. I was trying to do research on him, couldn't find much, but all we know is he's a looter, he had a partner, the partner's dead, he found this Monte Carlo tech and now has a small fortune. Me personally, I would definitely like to see more about Egon Bash and the Monte Carlo. It's definitely a cool gun. It's been around since Destiny. So I would definitely like to see more lore about it going forward, and Bungie has always been good with the lore, so hopefully they do bring more about Egon Bash and the Monte Carlo out to fruition. Well, the video is coming to an end, so if you did enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more Destiny 2 content. Well, until next time, peace.